going to affect at least the first quarter of 2021, if not the whole of next year. So before I start, I would be most grateful if you could quickly write into the chat box that you can hear or see me, and that you can, that whether or not you're live or you're not live, if you're on the replay, so hashtag live or hashtag replay. Just bear with me a second while I get this set up so I can actually see comments and reactions, which is great. So hello everybody, hashtag live or hashtag replay so that I know you're here. Give me a shout out, say hello, so I know who is joining me on the live today. And if you've got any questions around time, put them into the chat box. I will have a look. Now there is a 30-second delay between when you type and when I see it, or when I say something and then you type and then I see it. So give me a moment to check that the comments are there, but please, please, please feel free to ask me any questions around time. Hey Helen, how you doing? Good to have you with us. So let's talk about time for a moment, shall we? Time is something that either expands or contracts depending on your thinking and your planning. Okay, so that's interesting, isn't it? Because if we talk about time and it's dependent on your thinking, then why am I actually saying this? Well, if you look at someone like the Queen, for example, or if you look at Richard Branson, or you look at Oprah, or if you look at, any of those business owners who are creating those massive, massive businesses that, where they're working and they have so many staff and they have so many ideas and they have so many billions of pounds that they have to look after. Okay, how do they have time to fit everything in when we, as much, much smaller businesses, are, running maybe one or two staff, maybe we only have 100 or 200 clients instead of the thousands and thousands of clients? It is all about mindset. It's all about understanding that if we say we don't have time, then we won't find the time. I just had a lovely conversation with my accountability buddy, Matt, and we were talking about how I create loads of content, and he finds it a little bit more difficult to create content because he doesn't have time. And I said to him, did you schedule the time in? And he's like, well, I haven't scheduled it in for that. And I was like, right, okay, so if you're not putting it in your diary, then either it's not a priority or you will never, ever, ever find the time to do it, because we'll never find time to get stuff done. We have to schedule the time to get stuff done. And as my mentor says to me all the time, cash flow follows calendar. So what is in your calendar will affect your cash flow. Okay. Norman says we have no time. Hey Bridget, how you doing? Hey Dave, how are you? Okay. So the thing is time is something that will expand or contract depending on what you prioritize. So if you say that you do not have time to do marketing, then you're right. If you say I'm going to make time for marketing, then you will, because you're going to put it in your diary and you're going to get it done. And one of the things that I say to my clients in the Momentum program in the Content Lounge is schedule an hour a day to get marketing done, because if you can get your marketing done, then you can grow your accounting practice or your finance business. Okay, so you have to schedule time. Now, I'm speaking to a lot of accountants at the moment. By the way, December is my busiest year. Okay, so many accountants are coming to me and they're saying one of two things. Either I'm too busy to think about doing marketing, or I don't have the time, or I am going to take December off. And this one's my favorite one. This one I really want to nag you about. If you are taking December off, then your next year will be very difficult. I know you've had, and I totally know that this year's been horrendous. I know that you have had to work twice as hard, probably for no extra money whatsoever. I know you've been saving businesses. I know that you have been looking after other people's lives more than probably your own. I get that 100%. However, many of you are saying, do you know what? I'm going to have some downtime in December. I'll start again in January. And the knock-on effect of doing this will be horrendous for you. Now, have Christmas off. Have Christmas Eve off, have Christmas Day off, have the day after Christmas Day. Have New Year's Eve off, have New Year's Day off, have the day after New Year's, okay? But you cannot take your foot off the accelerator, or you cannot decide to stop anymore, okay? If you decide not to do marketing in December, if you decide not to make the decision that 2021 is going to be your best year ever, then every other accountant out there or every other financial business out there is going to go out there and steal your current clients and any opportunities that are there. So if we think about the emotions that have been going on for the past 9, 10, 11, 12 months, everybody's emotions have been heightened. So everyone's been extra stressed. The accountants that have been serving other clients, not yours, other accountants that have been serving other clients will have either done a great job or a terrible job. And right now, businesses use December and January to make decisions about their next 12 months. It's just one of those things. We don't decide in March we're going to sit down and do a year-long plan. We decide in December and January we're going to sit down and do a year-long plan. If we have businesses that are looking for a new accounting firm to work with, you are not going to get that business if you're not visible, if you're not marketing, and you're not being active out there. The businesses that will actually get the business will be the ones that are visible and are out there and doing marketing. So we're going to have a whole surge of opportunities of new businesses for you to work with. And you're going to miss the boat if you use the excuse, and it is an excuse, I don't have time. Well, actually, you do have time. You just choose not to make the time because it's not a big enough priority. We always prioritize what we want to do. So if it's a priority for you to watch Netflix or have some downtime or serve your current vampire clients that are draining the life out of you, if you choose to do that first, then of course you're not going to have time for marketing. But if you put marketing at the top of your to-do list, then you will definitely have time for marketing. If you choose to take December off, then please be aware that I have 200 accountants in my Momentum program that will go out and be out marketing you and getting clients. Not yesterday, day before yesterday, Katie took on a new client at £1,000 a month. She had a sales call the night before at 6 o'clock the next day. They signed a 12 grand agreement and they're paying her £1,000 a month for the work that she's doing. That's at the beginning of December. She has calls in the diary. My clients are getting 5 to 10 calls in the diary every single week, sales calls. That's 20 calls a month. And if you decide that you don't want to do marketing and you decide that you want to take time off or you decide it's not your priority, then you're going to miss out on all of these opportunities. Okay. Robert says, how has COVID affected my business? COVID has actually affected my business in a positive way. And it's not something that I shout about loads because I know that many, many businesses are suffering. But for me, accountants are realizing that if they want to get the business that's out there, because there's going to be less business out there because businesses are closing. If they want to get the businesses out there, they're going to have to step up and do the marketing. So business for me has been great. I've shown up, I've given more value, Rob. I've made sure that I am, I'm visible. So everything I teach my clients to do is exactly what I do, and we're taking on 1 to 2 clients a day in our business, 1 to 2 clients a day, and that is phenomenal. And COVID has been very positive for us. Unfortunately, for many businesses, it hasn't been so positive, which is very sad. Willy Wonka, thank you very much. I'm stressing you out as I speak about it. Then tune out. Don't even listen to it. Okay. Right. So quick recap. Make the time if it's a priority. If it's not a priority, if you don't want better clients, if you don't want to have the best year ever in 2021, then don't make the time. If you do want to have the best year ever, then make the time to do it. And remember that if you don't do it, your competitors out there will be doing it. And I know that the accounting profession and the financial businesses all have a really nice relationship with other businesses. I know that they are your peers. I know that you do a lot of collaboration. But when the push comes to shove, if they get the opportunity to get the client, they're not going to give you the client, especially if they work really hard to get that client. So your competitors, they are competitors when it comes to getting the money. They will take the business. Okay. Rob says, where am I? Based in the UK? Yeah, I'm based in the UK. However, I specialize in helping accountants and bookkeepers and financial businesses in the UK, Australia, USA, Canada, South Africa. They're the main companies, the main countries that I work with, Rob. Where are you based, Rob? Are you based in the UK or are you based Can you not tell by my accent where I am from? So, all right, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you would like some help with marketing, if you want to hit the ground running, I have two things. One is I've got a webinar on the 9th of December called The Best Year Yet. Actually, it's not a webinar, it's a workshop. It'll be 90 minutes to 2 hours. You will have to do work in that workshop. We're going to go through, we're going to analyze where you are now, where you want to be, what is missing, and we're going to prescribe a plan for you so that 2021 will be amazing. That's the best year yet. Free workshop. If you would like to come to that, then comment below, best year yet, and we'll get you the details. The other thing that you can do, if you want to move fast and you want to get some help with this, then comment momentum below. So best year yet for the workshop, momentum if you would like to find out about how you can work with us to enable you to have the best year yet. If you don't want to wait, do the workshop and then do some work and you want to take action now, then message me, momentum. All right. I will catch up with you soon. You're an Aussie, Rob. My husband is an Aussie. So Matthew, who helps me run the business, he is, I would say, the tech guru behind the business. He's an Aussie. He's from Toowoomba. I don't know if you know Toowoomba. You probably do. It's where he always describes it as where bush meets dirt. Yeah, that's where he's from. Although he probably says it to everyone. Oh, just outside Brizzy. So, all right. So, Jitesh, you'd like to come, which is awesome. Norman, you would like to come. That's great. We'll get you those details on how to join the workshop. You will have to show up live, do the work, and we'll work out exactly what's missing so that you can have the best year ever for 2021. So, best year yet if you want to come to my free workshop. Momentum if you would like to have some help with growing your practice. Karen lived in Toowoomba, did you now? It's an interesting place. Some of it's quite pretty, some of it not so pretty. Stuart would like best year yet, awesome. Rob is in Queensland. Whereabouts in Queensland? Queensland's a big place, isn't that like the size of the UK? Yeah, great. Well, it's been super to catch up with you all and have an amazing weekend. Enjoy it. It's the beginning of the day for some of you. Rob, it is Saturday already for you, isn't it? It's Saturday morning, I would say. Hey, no, it's not. It's Friday night for you. It's morning for us. It's Friday night for you. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. I'll catch up with you all soon. And if you would like to join the workshop, best year yet, if you would like some help with growing your practice faster, momentum. All right. You're in Tasmania. Now, I like Tasmania. Okay, I think that's really cool. I like Tasmania. It's a little bit cooler. You even get snow in Tasmania, I think. Yeah, I think you get snow in Tasmania. Oh, it's Friday PM. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, I'll catch up with you all soon. Best year yet if you want free access to the workshop, which is on the 9th of December in the UK. And if you would like to get some help with marketing, then comment momentum below and I'll get you the details. Have a great weekend. See you all soon. Take care. Catch up with you next week. Rob, see you later. Stuart, Carolyn, who else has commented? Mijana, Norman, Tushir, Jitesh, John, Rob, awesome, Willy Wonka. I don't think you're with us anymore. Imagine calling yourself Willy Wonka. Bridget, good to have you with us, and Dave and Helen. I'll catch up with you all soon. Take care.